Hello, yoga teachers. So last week I got asked, how do I keep the attention of students, especially those that kind of disappear in the middle of class, they're off doing their own thing. How do you bring them back? And this is something we all have. So if it has happened to you, then no worries. That's one of those joys with working with children. It doesn't always go as you've planned in your head. Now, the first thing I'd like to say is to set your rules at the beginning of class, whether this is each class or each term, and keep those rules. So we don't like having too many rules in our classes because we want freedom, we want that creativity and to empower them to, really join in, get involved and all that. But rules are important. It allows us to have this freedom to have this space with safe boundaries, okay? So one major rule, for instance, would be respect. We want to be respectful of each other, of each other's personal space, giving consent, not hurting anyone. And we don't want to be disrespectful. If someone is talking, it's going to be really rude for another classmate to keep talking over them, because then that person is talking is not heard. So when someone is talking, we're all listening. Big rule. And if someone is keep going on wanting the attention and that's what it is. They want some attention. So if we are giving attention to each of our students, then it's going to make them want to join in. So they want that positive attention. Now, if they're not getting that positive attention, negative attention will be just fine because it's attention, right? So we want to keep them involved. We want to keep it fun and keep the class moving. So you can go from fast to slow to fast to slow. Keep changing it up. So they need to be listening. They need to be joining in with what's going on, so they don't miss any of the fun that we're having. Now, do not talk to the walls. So if someone is not listening, make sure you come back to your circle and make it so everyone is listening. Because if you're just talking to yourself, again, that's not having that respect. That respect isn't there. So how do we do this? It's easier said than done, right? So one way I love to do, and I do this in the schools, is to tap the ground. So to tap the ground, make a drumming circle. So you start tapping and they might go, what's she doing? Like first time, like what's going on? And then you look to someone next to you, see if they'll start joining in. And then all of a sudden you've got everyone joining in. And if someone's still talking over there, then they'll go, oh, we're doing something. And they'll start, and then they're back. They're involved. They're back. They're listening. And then I move it onto our laps, onto our shoulders, and then sometimes end just like this. And then everyone is ready to listen. Another way is to the same kind of thing. We're getting everyone to join in with an action, but you can say really, really quietly, hey, if you can hear me, stand on one leg. Or if you can hear me, put your hands on your head. And then you can look around and you can go, oh, I can see that you was listening. And you mention names as well. Names are great for bringing them back in. They feel seen. Again, getting that attention. So say it by name. Oh, I can see you're standing on one leg. You're putting your hands on your head. I can see you're listening. Thank you. And going around like that. And other ways is with a song. Again, I like it quiet, quiet. Something silly, be silly, be fun, be the loudest, be the most dramatic, be the most excited, be joyful, move around. Like, you are the one. You just get the attention. Be eccentric, okay? So you really, it's like the law of the jungle. If you're not being the one demanding the attention, someone else will. So you want them to follow you, as well as, have the place for them to be that person, for them to be the loudest and leading in. And we can take turns. And a way of doing this, another way, is to have like a scarf, passing it around the circle. When you have the scarf, or be like one of those rain sticks or anything like that, when they have this, they're the one that is talking and showing and all of that. So it's really about having that balance, okay? You need that balance, because if they're all off doing whatever they want the whole time, that all that amazing stuff that you have to share with them, because you want them to get something from your lesson. Yes, it should be fun. Yes, it is their time to be creative, but there are some important lessons in there. And there is also, the yoga poses and yoga philosophy in there that we want to include in our classes. So there has to be a balance. So they are just a few of the ways in which I keep the attention of my classes. If you found that helpful, or if you'd like to know any other ways, I think I have a ton. I could talk all day about this stuff. So just comment, send me a message. Make sure you're signed up to my email list for yoga teachers at www.amazingmeyoga.ie, and then go over to teachers, and you will get a free 8-week lesson plan, which will really help if you're short of time or just need some inspiration, need some ideas. So that is yours absolutely free. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have some awesome classes this week or this month, whenever you're teaching. Thank you.